I'm actually going to give you a bit of a game now. So it's name association. So I'm going to give you a sentence, and you just tell me the person who most fits the description, and you cannot say yourself. So I'm going to give you the first line: funniest person in the locker room.
Funniest person in the locker room. Pete Doherty.
Ha! That's a good answer. That, and his name might come up in a bit as well. Last man standing at the bar.
Well, probably two. Andre the Giant and Arnold Skolin.
Hmm? Finances, finances. The most picked on or bullied person in the locker room.
Uh, I got no answer for that one.
No, okay. The wrestler whose hygiene was not what it could have been.
Um, well, I'd have to be pretty up close and personal to know that answer, and I can't say because sometimes we all didn't take showers. We just wanted to get to the hotel real quick. So that no answer for that one.
Fair enough. So there was no one who you like wrestle occasionally. Think, Jesus, wash your gear, pal.
No, I never had that. Never had that.
Really? Okay.
Maybe they might say something. They might say something against me because I occasionally had gotten ringworm. Like who hasn't?
Yeah. Yeah, my brother got it in doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu recently as well.
Yeah.
So he was called Molly Ringworm for a little while.
Oh,
Um, the clumsiest wrestler in the ring.
oh. Well, there were the couple of the preliminary guys uh, that I would probably say guys like Charlie or Browns and well, Fred Marzinos and but no, none of the big names.
No, okay. Now this you actually mentioned before, so you might have to elaborate on it. The most memorable backstage fight, or fight in the ring, or fight wherever.
Yeah, well, I never seen that happen. But one night in Allentown, I'm sitting in my chair and I see this guy come through the curtain because he just came from the outside. And I'm saying, wow, they got a new Japanese star they brought in here. And this guy was big, fat, uh, and then I'm looking at the face. I said, geez, that's Adonis. His face was swollen that I'd never seen his face. Like you could not tell who he was. And all I know is when he came through there, Dan Spivey's sitting down the other end, and he says, "I'll get you yet. I'll get you yet." And that was Adonis. Man, I did not recognize the poor guy, and of course, years later, found out what the story was about.
Mm.
Yeah.
What was the story about then?
Well, the story, and you can find that on the internet. I mean, vaguely, if I can remember, because I looked at this, many years ago. That there was some heat in the ring, I think, between those two when they worked, and it just spilled over into the dressing room. I think Adonis went to charge Spivey, and Spivey was there, man. I mean, he caught him first, and I've worked with Dan Spivey many times. I would have never guessed this guy was uh, you don't want to mess with this guy, and Dan was a great guy to work with.
Mm. Yeah, I've heard both things as well. Biggest ladies man.
Uh, I can't say myself.
Yeah, you can't say
No, no,
yourself.
no, no.
I was going to invite you
It
to say
wasn't me. No,
yourself.
I behaved on the road. Um, biggest ladies, man. Everybody liked Rick Martel. I don't know that for a fact, but all the women love Rick Martel.
Mm. Yeah, no, fine answer. Heaviest smoker. You've said a couple already, actually.
Repeat that again.
Heaviest smoker.
Heaviest smoker. Well, uh, Fred Marzino.
Yeah,
this guy. Google Fred Marzino, and you'll see what I've been talking about.
I will do. I will do indeed. I encourage everybody to do the same. I will say a couple more. Biggest ribber.
Fuji had to be the one.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
hands
don't think
down.
you're not gonna top Fuji there. Best and worst road agents.
Best and worst road agents. Well, I look back to who paid me last, and that would be Angelo Savoldi. I never liked going to a town where he was in. I don't know what it was about it, but I loved Monsoon. I loved Skolin, and God, who was the other one? I forgot at the time. I forgot. But yeah, I loved working for Gino and
Mm.
Skolin.
Worst hotel you ever stayed in?
Oh boy. Well, they weren't exactly the big names unless I went to the airport and I stayed in one of the bigger names. But at the time, those little motels along the roadside, they were not bad. So I can't even say a name.
Nope. Okay, and there's got to be a name for here. The stiffest wrestler you ever worked with.
Um, I can't. Let me tell you something. I know Angelo Mosca was probably pretty stiff, and especially if he didn't like you. But I never worked with him. But I did. So I can't say anybody else. But I can remember one time in Philadelphia in a battle royal. Uh, Angelo starts walking up to me in the ring, and all I said was, "Oh shit!" And so he had a smile on his face. He goes, "Go ahead and hit me." So I lay, and he says, "Hit me." I said, "Okay." So I laid in a forearm smash to his chest, and he just, he didn't flinch. And I said, "Go ahead, hit me back." And we exchanged two or three big blows. He just walked away. He goes, "Okay." but we laid them into each other, and believe me, I laid mine into his.
Was this not even
Yeah.
in the ring? This was just backstage.
No, this is in the battle royal.
Oh, in the battle royal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
this
yeah.
was in
You
the
can have a
locker
lot of
room.
yeah. You can have a lot of fun in the battle royal. You ever hear of Manuel Soto?
Very vaguely, I know the name.
Yeah, back in the day, him and Pete Sanchez were the tag team champions. But we were working in the battle royal one time, and right in the middle of the ring, he comes up and gives me a kiss on the lips. So you can have some fun in the battle royals.
Well, you know what to do with a
Was
punch.
that fun? Maybe for him, but not for me.
I was going to say, you know what to do when someone punches you. That the other
Well,
one's got to
yeah,
be confusing.
that's right.
Yeah.